I had a feeling she was going to fall asleep early because she didn't take a nap and also because of the shots. So I went to take Dylan out. And when I came back, she was sleeping in the bouncy. And then I was like, all right, let me see if I can pick her up and put her in the crib. Usually she'll wake up. She went right, she stayed asleep. I just put her right in the thing. So anyhow, so I'm on early tonight. We'll see what happens. I'm thinking that she's probably going to wind up getting up again at some point, but that's okay. She'll probably sleep for a while. They said that she may even get a fever from the shots, so hopefully, hopefully she's okay. Jennifer Love. Could have an argument. There's an argument here. If you're involved with somebody right now, there may be an argument. It's not the biggest of deals. So you may be feeling betrayed by something. If you have a discussion about it, it can blow over pretty quickly. You've got here divine timing. If you're not with anyone right now, soulmate connection is on the way. If you are with someone right now, current relationship could be a soulmate relationship. It's important to be honest and discuss whatever it is that's bothering you, though. If you're arguing with someone, or if there's some kind of a something's a little off in the relationship. Anyhow, success comes in around a stable, long-term, committed soulmate relationship. Could be with the Libra, could be with the Taurus. It looks like it's divine timing will bring it in. If you're not with anyone right now, you'll be prepared for it. The world is at your feet. And it would be on the horizon right now. If you are already with someone, I would say there may be some issues in this situation that need to be discussed. You may be feeling a little bit angry, or you could have an argument over it. But if you're both on the same page, you guys can get through it with the Justice card. Talia, may I have a general for tomorrow, please? World is at your feet, and you got some good luck coming in. Listen to your intuition. You also should be feeling respected, or there should be respect being shown in your relationships, business relationships, and private personal relationships. Feeling like I've made it to the top of the mountain, I can finally exhale. You may also be thinking about or starting a new journey tomorrow. Adriana, what's coming in love? Love cup is full. You got the love cup full, but you might need to walk away from someone or something that no longer serves you. And then life changes for the better quickly. Leaving the negativity and regret, pessimism in the past brings in a long-term connection. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. There's also a Taurus here, possibly Sagittarius. You could have your choices. You also have the Magician here, which means you can manifest just about anything you want. So focus on what you want more of. Spiritual, love for the next months. If you've been feeling like the weight of the world has been on your shoulders when it comes to love, that should start to dissipate. You got success coming in. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Things move forward quickly, no longer feeling stuck in the mud, and disappointment moves into the past. It's being guided by the divine, though, and I think it's a new person on the horizon. Elizabeth, how did M feel after spending the day together? Good. Good. Okay, the sun is in reverse. So there's happiness that should come to this situation. It might take time. It may not happen right away, but you've got the magician here, which means you've got the ability to manifest just about what you want in this situation. This person feels well balanced, felt happy, content, excited, and enjoyed himself. It was a good day. Adriana General. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Listening to your intuition pushes your life forward. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care does you a world of good. About to embark on a personal journey of self-discovery and maybe even spiritual development. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You could be starting a new creative project of some type too. There's a Taurus coming in that may be of significance. Even if it's just a friend, they should be very significant. Siba, love. Got some new energy coming in. A new love interest that's a Libra could be coming in. And with them comes heading towards all 10 cups being full. That's not bad. Success, a wish, and cause for celebration comes in around a new love interest that could be a Libra. Seashell, spiritual. Page of Water, intuitive, sensitive, artistic, and friendly. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. The Six of Air, things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. Balance, Archangel Zadkiel. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. And General. First card around you, the Sun. Happiness is coming out over your life. Disappointment moves into the past when you walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Don't be afraid to cut out bullshit and lay down the law. And let people know what you expect from them. The hard work that you've been putting into whatever it is you've been working on is coming back to you. So if you've been putting in a lot of hard work, say, looking for a job or going back to school or a fitness program, whatever it is, it should pay off. It looks like you've got the Lover's card here. If you're not with anyone right now, soulmate relationship shows up through divine timing. If you are with someone right now, relationship looks good. It's being guided by the divine. Listen to your intuition. World is at your feet and you're no longer holding yourself back. If you're not seeing anyone, fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Snow White, love. Two of Cups. You got a commitment on the horizon. Should you want it, life it can change for the better quickly. And the next relationship you enter should be very well balanced, and you should be getting out of it what you put in. Listen to your intuition. It has long-term potential around it. It could be with a very adventurous fire sign, possibly Sagittarius, if not Leo or Aries. Got some good luck coming in. And the weight of the world is going to slip off your shoulders. You should start to feel a little bit more lighter energy coming in around you. Brenda, General. Could have a new opportunity when it comes to business and also a new opportunity when it comes to love. Got an Aries coming in, and you also have the Two of Cups, which could be a committed relationship on the horizon with the Four of Wands with long-term potential. Money is flowing to you, and your intuition is heightened. Goddess. What is coming in for the rest of the month? water sign comes in that may be significant. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You also have a Capricorn here, and the Hangman's in reverse. Life starts to move forward. Disappointment moves into the past. Somebody from your past may be returning. Could be an old friend that's a Leo. Stepping into your own strength, your own power, cutting through bullshit, laying down the law. Brings in, could be a new spiritual practice with the Hierophant. It also could be a Taurus, a general reading. It can go several different ways. New spiritual practice that would serve you well. Love cup is full. If you're not with anyone, you got a fire sign coming in. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can finally exhale. Cinnamon, romantically, who is the best for me at the moment? Libra or the Cancer? Okay, let's see. Libra or Cancer? Libra. Libra shows up strongest as of right now, but you know that could always change. Siba, general reading. Got success coming in. Got an Aries around you that may be of significance. General reading, you know, this could be a father figure, an uncle, a grandfather. It also could be a boss. Whatever it is, it looks like you have a good relationship with this person on the horizon with the Six of Wands. You got the Two of Cups here. There could be a committed relationship on the horizon. Got some nice stuff happening. Got the air sign around you. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It also looks like you've got some growth and transformation coming to you as a person, and you're heading towards all 10 cups being full. Even if you're not there yet, you're on your way. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Leaving old wounds in the past alleviates anxiety. Taking time for self-care, rest, relaxation recharges your batteries. Being guided by the divine. Taurus comes in that may be of significance, or that could be a spiritual practice. It looks like you have money flowing to you too with the Ten of Pentacles, and you have the sun coming out. So 2021 should be a pretty good year for you. Liz, will there be communication from the Aries soon? Okay, let's see. No, not that soon. It might not be until the spring, sometime this spring. Possibly the month of March. It's on the horizon. It's not that soon, though. Liz, what can I expect in my love life from now until the rest of the month? Okay. You may have choices. Intuition is heightened. Listen to it. You got a Pisces coming in. You also have a Gemini. Could be a soulmate connection coming in. Listen to your intuition. Brand new love interest may come in. That's an air sign. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It might be a Gemini. Balance comes back to your life. You may be feeling undecided. You may not know how you feel about this person when you first meet them. That's fine. Take the time that you need. You might feel a little bit stuck. You may not be too thrilled, but if you give them a chance, you may end up liking them. You know, sometimes those situations or those wind up being the best relationships when the person's like, reminds me of one of my friends. She dated nobody forever. It was like 10 years, nobody. And then somebody she worked with asked her out, and she was kind of like, she was dating him, but she kept saying to me, I'm not even sure how I feel about him. I don't even know if I really like him. Meanwhile, like, her mom was like over the moon that she was like dating anybody. It could have been Oscar the Grouch, and she wouldn't have cared because she was just so happy for her to be out on a date. And like, I remember, I want to say that she met him around Labor Day, and it was like after the holidays, and she was like, still didn't know how she felt about him, but she wound up marrying him. Like, it was one of those things, like, she just had to like accept it. Like, the guy likes you. You like him. Give it a chance, you know? So it may be like that kind of a thing. You might be like, well, I don't know how I feel about this guy. I don't know. Let's see what happens. It's funny, though, when that happens. She even said this was so funny. This is Mercury retrograde. Please be careful that you don't do this. So me, her, and her mom used to go out shopping all the time after like the holidays and like buy sale things, like to have in the house like for gifts for next year, or if like somebody shows up and yeah, I don't know, you need to have like a gift ready. So she sends me this text message saying that her mom like was buying gifts for this guy's mother for next Christmas, and she was like, she meant to send it to me, she didn't, she sent it to him, and it said, she's buying gifts for his mother. I don't even fucking know if I like this guy. And I don't know. She talked her way out of it. I don't know how she did, but I don't know what she said to him, but she got out of it. She was like, oh man, she's like, I fucking sent him that message. Whatever. It's all water under the bridge, and they've been married for like a really long time now, but can you imagine? But sometimes that happens. You're not so sure how you feel, and then you end up really clicking. And it happens to wind up being a very balanced relationship because nobody's got the other person up on a pedestal, So it becomes a healthy relationship. John, what happens with the boss? Boss is going to drive you nuts. Boss, water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And then here's the boss. Listen to your intuition. This person holds you back in more ways than one. They may be holding you back financially. They also may be stunting your growth in other areas. It does show that eventually the disappointment moves into the past and you may get what you want. You might get the respect that you deserve financially, and she may compensate you better with the Six of Pentacles. It's like not only by financially being compensated, but it also may be being more respected and being treated with more respect. So I think that the ball really is in your court, and you could be the one calling the shots moving forward. Head in the clouds, general. You got success coming in when you walk away from negativity and an old betrayal. So if there was like recently an old betrayal or something that you still haven't totally gotten over yet, or there's negativity or pessimism, as you start to walk away from it, you're going to start to feel a little bit more successful in your life in general. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You have the magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Focus on what you want more of, not what you want less of. Five of Pentacles in reverse, paying off a bill of debt or a loan, money flowing to you, and then you also have a new job opportunity or a new business opportunity on the horizon. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study, and you're stepping into your own personal strength. So you get some nice stuff coming in. I think mainly turning your back on the past or on old wounds is going to help push your life forward. John, what happens in my love life in January and February? You may be feeling very ambitious. It does look like you might be, you have an earth sign here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and things could change for the better quickly with this person. It looks like you're feeling prepared, and it looks like balance comes back to the situation. As this relationship starts to move forward, you may be feeling like you're not looking back on the past with rose-colored glasses. You might be looking back on the past like, I understand now why things didn't work out the way I wanted them to. Things may be slow and steady wins the race. Most earth signs usually are, but there is cause for celebration coming in January and February around your love life. So you should be in a better place before the end of February. Although I think that, January, once we get through January, that's like a huge hurdle that we get through astrologically. And then as we approach the end of February, things really start to lighten. Adriana, when could I start a love relationship? Oh, it could be soon. It could be in the month of March. Adriana, how soon are you going to be with me? He's going to be grounded, stable, but the Hierophant is here, which could be a couple of things. Hierophant could be a spiritual practice that the two of you do together or that you have in common. It could be anything from like going to church together to like doing yoga together or meditating. It also looks like with the Hierophant, there could be long-term potential around the situation. He seems to be very well balanced. He seems to not hold himself back. He seems to be very loving and kind. Lydia, week read and vibe. Okay, astrologically, this week is very crazy and chaotic and explosive. But for you, it looks like you've got a wish around and you have some ambition coming in. So you may have people around you that are a little bit more ambitious and exuberant than normal. You've got here success coming in around your love life. Somebody from your past returns. That could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You might be feeling a little bit undecided about things, but you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain and you can finally exhale. You have a whole bunch of people here. You're going to have choices. So overall, the week's vibe is sort of like, it's chaotic energy. You've got a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You also have a Taurus, a Virgo, and Aquarius. Now, I don't know if they're all going to show up this week, but they're all showing up relatively soon, or they're going to be around the picture. You could either be hearing from them, or you could be seeing them, or who knows. Like, this kind of hectic astrological stuff can, like, it's not that it's terrible, right? What it's going to do for a lot of people is it's going to break things that they haven't been able to break for themselves. So anyone, especially Taurus, Taurus, Aquarius, it seems to be the fixed signs more. If those people are stuck in situations that are not good for them and they're just not, doing anything about it, like things are going to like get a little bit explosive in those situations. But the energy overall is sort of chaotic. So it could be the kind of thing where like you see 3 potential love interests on one day and then maybe the next 2 days there's nobody. Or your phone is blowing up one day, you can't even keep up with it, and then the next day nothing. Like it's like very erratic energy because we've got Uranus, Mars and Uranus not playing nice. Well, they're conjuncting, but it's going to be something should happen this week that could be a little bit out of the ordinary, unexpected, and passionate or ambitious. So I would expect something. It could be with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Let's see what happens. Allison, love. Got a Virgo coming in that looks like brand new energy out of the clear blue sky with the Knight of Swords. And this person may be pretty persistent. You also have a Capricorn coming in, and you've got success around starting a new soulmate journey when you walk away from things that no longer serve you. There could possibly be a Gemini here as well. The world is at your feet. Taurus showed up. You're going to have choices moving forward when it comes to love. If you're not in a committed relationship, you'll have plenty of options. And I would explore your options right now. Why not? Capricorn, Gemini, Taurus. Love cup is full. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer work. Virgo. Let's see what's going on. You may be another one that's pretty busy over the next couple of weeks. John, does the respect come after I get all right, let's see. Does the respect come before I get pissed off? You might have to get a little bit pissed off. I'm only getting 33% chance it happens before. It's like slow and steady. So it could be promises, 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 but you're not seeing anything. And then once you kind of show that you're a little bit angry and upset, that's when things change for the better quickly. Jay, how are my chances with the post office job right now? I think you're going to get it. I would say higher than a 70% chance that you're going to get it. Liz, will Libra try to come back into my life by the end of this month? I got a 33% chance. I'm not sold. Not before the end of this month. I don't think so. Allison, friendship read for me and my friend Joy. We're not talking still because of her new toxic friend. Relationship is definitely taking a hit and it's feeling weak. You may be feeling hurt by this situation, but balance will come back to the situation eventually. She may be holding herself back. She may be feeling like the timing isn't right, or who knows, maybe she doesn't want to hear it. There is distance in between the situation, but eventually it's going to be water under the bridge and your relationship with her should move forward. It could take a while and you may be disappointed in her, but you know what? It is what it is. You can't, you can't make decisions for who's in somebody else's life. So she feels like this is my, I don't know, does she know that you don't like that girl and that's why you're not speaking? Because she feels like this is my life. I can't let other people make choices for me. Okay, I get that. I mean, I understand that, but so she may have been like intuitively distancing herself. Not really, it's not like she set out in her mind to push you aside. I just feel like she feels like I'm not going to let other people tell me who to have in my life and who not to have in my life, which I get that. But sometimes people can't see that somebody else isn't good for them. It usually happens with romantic relationships, but it can happen with friends too. It can happen with anybody. Sometimes it's family members. So it is what it is right now. She'll have to figure it out on her own. And it looks like she does. Eventually she figures it out. And your relationship with her moves forward. Adriana, do I already know him? I don't think so. I'm only getting 33% chance you know him. That's low, right? But it could be somebody like that who you know of. Like things happen in such bizarre ways sometimes. Like it could be somebody that you know of. Like remember the story about the lesbian and the UPS guy, right? Like if you would have told that woman, oh, like there's somebody in your life, right? The last person she would have thought was the UPS guy, but then it winds up being him. So it may be someone who's like in your world somewhere, but you just haven't seen them yet, or they haven't stepped forward yet. It could be a familiar face of some type. Like, how like people may be familiar because maybe he works at the oil change place, or he is the butcher. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like a familiar face, but you don't really know him. It's just so bizarre the way things unfold sometimes. That's why I try to put it out there in all kinds of possibilities. Because the way things happen are usually like the last way that we would think that they're going to happen. Cinnamon, what are the next actions towards me from the Libra? You may hear from him out of the clear blue sky, and he may want to do something a little bit out of the ordinary adventurous. I don't know what it is, but that's what it shows up. He's prepared to do something a little bit out of the ordinary that's adventurous. Also, maybe doing something a little bit like he may be ambitious. Like it could be the kind of thing where like he doesn't want to take no for an answer. You know, something out of the ordinary, like I don't know. Like, let's go rock climbing. Let's go rock climbing. Let's go rock climbing. No. We got to do it now. Like that kind of a thing. Like persistent and now and out of the ordinary adventurous. Let's see what happens. Jay, what can I expect from Amy tonight? Ah, she's the double-edged sword. You can expect the usual from her. So she's got the Page of Wands, which is a little bit adventurous. So she may come forward a little bit tonight. And then it looks like she pulls back and she feels like she's waiting for a ship to come in. Now, this could be like this happens today and this happens tomorrow. Or it could be it happens in one night. She may, you know, do something out of the ordinary forward for her and then pull her energy way back. You may feel disappointed in her. Like you may be getting annoyed with her. There is room for growth and transformation around this situation. It's just you may get fed up with her. You'll have other options too. Adriana, what will he think of me? He's going to think that you're kind, caring, patient, sincere, loving. This is a romantic interest that's like loving, kind, humble, cause for celebration, intelligent, spiritually connected, with long-term potential, very well balanced and very well prepared. Adriana, any news coming? Persistence around work is going to bring in a dream or make a wish come true. Feeling like you're getting better compensated, like you're earning a little bit more respect. Things change for the better quickly. Things move forward quickly. And the boss may, you may be connecting with the boss, which is a good thing. Like they may be taking you under their wing for something. Whatever it is, it looks positive, and it looks like there could be positive change around job out of the blue or quickly. Cinnamon, why would the Libra plan something out of the blue with me? I think he plans something out of the blue and then comes to get you to do it. Like, I think that, I don't know that it's something that he plans with you together. I think it's like he gets like a wild bug up his ass and he shows up and wants you to do it with him. Like, that's how it comes off. And then it looks like be prepared for growth and change to happen around soulmate connection. And it could lead to a little bit of stability. Let's see what happens. Ronnie, I don't care for my son-in-law's brother. I hope he knows it now. Will it cause confusion with my daughter? Okay, let's see. He's a fat-ass sumo wrestler. I feel like there's always family members that have to be fat-ass sumo wrestlers or something of that nature. All right, will it cause confusion with my daughter? Nah, I don't think so. I wouldn't be surprised if she wasn't too crazy for him either. Nah, I think it's okay. You know, It's funny because, like, so many times I hear about, like, in-laws. The good thing is that you don't have to deal with them that often, hopefully. I wouldn't be shocked if she wasn't real crazy for him either. So no, I think it's fine. You know, what are you going to do? It's like you don't choose those people. They're just somehow worm their way in. Jay, what's this push and pull energy with Amy? You know, she reminds me of, you know, like when we talk about like law of attraction, you put out like all right, you get what you put out, right? So she puts out, her energy doesn't always coincide with what she wants, right? So sometimes she puts out this energy that like she doesn't want to be bothered, or she comes up like bitchy or standoffish. But that's not really who she is. She just acts like that sometimes. So she puts that out and then she gets that back. She doesn't just do this to you. I think she does it to everyone. I think she think that's just how she is. So and then it's like she kind of plays the victim. Like, well, see, he doesn't like me, or see, they don't invite me places. But really, she does it. Like, she doesn't see that she puts out crazy energy, because it's like if you're constantly putting out like like reciprocal energy, like you know, a friend texts you, right? You text back. Somebody invites you to their house, you go. Then you invite them to your house. That's how relationships develop, right? It's not always, and then they ebb and flow. Sometimes you're doing more for someone, sometimes they're doing more for you. Sometimes you got to give somebody a ride somewhere, sometimes they got to pick you up someplace. That's how it works. But the energy she puts out is like, go away, go away, go away. I'm building a wall, I'm building a wall, but yet she really wants you to come forward. And then she gets frustrated with herself, but she doesn't realize that she does it to herself. She's not the kind of person that, you know, she wants to be chased. That's what she wants. But she doesn't know how to get chased, because the energy she puts out is leave me alone, or she puts out like bitchy energy. But then like the other person doesn't pick up on that as, oh, she wants to be chased, because she's not really actively participating in a relationship. Do you know what I mean? So it's like she's very hard to read, and then she fluctuates from time to time. She fluctuates like throughout the day. She could be, you know, a little bit more outgoing in the beginning of the day and a little bit more reserved in at the end of the day. So it's not easy. You know, she's not easy because she, like, that's the energy she does. You know, like, say for example, I went to high school with this girl and she would flirt with everyone. She didn't get insulted if they didn't flirt back, because she didn't have feelings for any of them. She was just flirty. She would just go, oh, hi, oh, you're so cute, right? But she was always like that, right? Everyone knew what to expect from her because that's how she was. You don't always know what to expect from Amy, but she doesn't realize that people don't know how to receive her because she's always acts different. If she was always constantly flirty, people would be like, "Ah, oh, it's just Amy. That's just how she is." But nobody knows they don't know what they're going to get from her. So she does it to herself, but yet she thinks it's other people. It's She wants to be chased, and you know, it's very hard in this day and age to cultivate that, because the lines of everything has just been so blurred. So for her, it's like she probably doesn't get a lot of attention because she doesn't really put it out there, but yet she wants attention. She wants to be chased. That's what she wants. You know, and then she gets that energy. She may not say it to anyone, but she might say it in her head, like, well, see, if he liked me, then he would talk to me. But meanwhile, she doesn't realize that she's putting up the don't come near me, I don't want to see you, don't look at me. You know, like, people can read that kind of energy. Even if you don't know that you can, intuitively you can. I mean, you probably know it, but the average person, like, they can feel it. They just don't always know that they feel it. Yeah, she's her own devil. She could mature, though, and she could grow out of it, but it looks like it's going to take her some time. She feels very burdened by this. Like, and she does it to herself, and she's got no idea. She thinks it's other people. She comes up a little bit unbalanced and a little bit unprepared. Hopefully, she just kind of grows out of it a little bit. Butterfly, will H end up getting O pregnant? 70% chance, yes, but it's very hard for me to read that on somebody else's relationship because, like I always say, pregnancy is free will. And if, who is it? If O doesn't want children and they're not married, and she says, listen, I don't want kids, like it's for the female to make the decision that I'm going to go on the pill or I'm going to have a device inserted or whatever. So it's hard for me to say. I mean, it shows that there is a strong possibility, but what happens if she doesn't want kids? Like, I can't really read that through this. She may be the kind of person that doesn't want kids or doesn't feel she's ready right now, and she may be on the pill or something like that, and then no, she won't get pregnant. Like, there's so many things that factor into pregnancy, but the main thing is that if you know that you don't want children and you're a woman, because see, women pull stunts. I hate to say that, but they do. You know how many times I've heard, well, she told me she was on the pill and she wasn't, and like she thought that I was going to marry her and this nonsense. It's like pregnancy doesn't equal love. Pregnancy doesn't equal marriage. Maybe in 1950 it did, but not now. It doesn't. Like I said, the lines of everything have been blurred. It depends on the person, so it's sort of hard for me to say that definitely, but the chance is there, and it's pretty high. I don't think I've ever been crazy about my daughter because I don't think I've ever been crazy about my daughter because she's black and my son-in-law is Japanese and white. Oh, so you didn't really, never really cared for the brother-in-law, him? Oh, I see what you mean. They've never been crazy for her. Well, you know what? Like in this day and age, really, like like that's the real shame in this day and age. I mean, really, like if we haven't gotten past that, I mean, for real. But you know what? The good thing is that um, she could always get out of it at some point if she's not happy. There's a pros and cons to everything. I would much rather see people be able to get out of things or not have to marry someone they don't want to marry just because they're pregnant or any of that stuff. I think we've come a long way in some respects, and in some respects we really haven't. A butterfly. What does Zoe think of me? Thinks that you're moving forward, successful, well balanced, kind, or kind, happy, sincere. Got the justice card here. She may think that you're a fair person or that you're easy to get along with, and pretty much stable. I mean, it's true. Fuck 'em. I'm, I mean, it's just people are just so stupid, really. I mean, people really. But you know what? Like I've gotten to the point with people that I'm like, you know what? If you're ignorant, like, then I don't want to know you. Do you know what I mean? Like, you get to the point where like over the course of my life, I found things to be either like demeaning or derogatory or whatever it is, just like growing up and being insulted and wishing that I was different in some way. But the older I got, and I don't know, the more mature or the thicker my skin became, I really started to look at it from a different perspective and think, you know what? If you don't like me for some stupid ass fucking reason, well then Good. Good, because then I don't want you to like me. I mean, I don't know. I think that teaching yoga really had taught me a lot about people in general. And you know what? I'm not going to try to impress you. I'm not going to try to change anything. If you don't like me, you don't like me. And I don't care what the reason is. It's your problem, not mine. And I think when you finally get to that point with any of these people, like really, then it's like, good. Then I don't have to deal with you. Goodbye. But I spent much more time on the other side of it, feeling bad about myself or wishing that I could be different or wishing I could change something or wishing I could fit in with other people or whatever the case may be. And you know what? You get to the point where it's like, this is what it is. You don't like it, see ya. And I'm much happier now. I lost my spot on the regular list. Does anybody remember? Did I do Brenda P? I think I did. I don't think I did Nawal. Brenda, let me know if I didn't do yours. I think I did. So I'm going to do um, Nawal. Love Pisces. Listen to your intuition. It looks like the love cup has run out, and you may be feeling a little bit stuck or like stuck in the mud in this situation. But it looks like maybe the love interest is kind of dissipated, but your love life is going to move forward quickly. Could be with a Cancer. You also have a fire sign coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. That seems to put in a lot of respect or put a lot of respect, either have a lot of respect for you or put equal into the relationship so that you get out exactly what you put into it. It looks like your love life is moving forward. I don't see this Pisces around, but either way, it looks like you got happiness coming in. So you're moving forward. KB General. Love cup here is full and your life is moving forward. You have the Magician here, which is the ability to manifest new opportunities, put out into the universe what you want more of, not what you want less of. Four of Swords, taking time for rest, relaxation, self-care is important. You have a creative project on the horizon that's maybe could be bringing in extra money, or it may be just that you're doing something that you really enjoy and the money's coming in from another area. I don't know if they're together or if they're two separate things. If you're not with anyone right now, the sun comes out around a relationship with an Aquarius. Jamie Lee, should I give Kenneth a second chance? Well, you got a 70% chance, yes. If this person's an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, I would say it's even higher than a 70% chance that you should give them a chance. If they're not an air sign, there could be some sharp energy around the situation, but the cards are still suggesting that yes, you should try it again. TVET, love in February. Love cup is full. You could be starting a new journey here with the Fool. It looks like you've got coming in strong is an Aquarius. You also have a Capricorn here. Life is moving forward to greener pastures with a soulmate connection. Gemini and Sagittarius are also here, so you may have to make a decision at some point. But you got success around love in February. Oh, I did, Brenda. Okay, good. Thanks. Shay Allen, was there a waiting period with USP? Why is there a waiting period? Is there a waiting period, or are they just behind? They just may be behind. It looks like they have a lack of perseverance, or things just may be behind schedule. Things are a little bit out of balance over there. But it looks like you have success and a wish around the application. I ordered stamps a month ago. I still haven't gotten them. I don't know where my stamps are. God forbid that I go to the post office and buy them myself. And it looks like you could be starting a new journey. I think you're going to get that job. I don't know if they're making you wait. I mean, I guess maybe they could be if they're doing a background check, but I feel like they just may be behind schedule with things. Or things may be taking longer. Yeah, this could be taking a little longer than normal. Liz, should I reach out to the Aries or let him be? Okay, should I reach out to the Aries? I only get a 33% chance you should reach out to the Aries. But if you want to, I don't have a problem with it. I never have a problem with somebody reaching out unless they're like crazy texting or leaving 5,000 messages and they're not getting a response. Then I would tell you not to. But if you haven't spoken to this person and you want to reconnect, I don't have a problem with anyone reaching out. I actually think it's better than time and space. You know what I mean? Mercury is going retrograde at the end of this month. That would be a good time to reach out. Like I would wait until like the 30th or 31st, and that would be a good time to reach out. Oh, you're just waiting at this point. I think that they're just behind. I think everything is behind with the post office. I mean, it took 3 weeks for my mortgage payment to get there. Where did it go for 3 weeks? You know, like, I don't know. I think that they're just behind schedule, and I think that you will get, I think you're going to get that job. I would be surprised if you didn't. I can't see any reason why they're not going to hire you. Mango, will the Leo text me this month? I'm not convinced. I don't know what's going to happen this month. I don't think so. Benita, how will I react when Christopher comes back? Well, the timing may not be good around that situation, and you may be over it. You may have moved on with your life. If this guy comes back, you may not be there. And I don't think that you're going to leave a good thing to go back to something that wasn't working. His ship may have sailed. The window of time may have closed on him by the time he shows up. And you might wind up rejecting him. How about Harsha? How will the MAA course be for my career? It looks like it would do you well. Eight of Pentacles, going back to school brings in a new job opportunity that pays very well, brings in financial stability. Makes you feel like you can breathe a sigh of relief and you made it to the top of the mountain. I would do it. Anybody here that I haven't gotten to yet? How about Nina B? I don't see a question yet. Um, Just Jay. Does Marhik think about me or our connection? Okay, does Marhik think of me or our connection? Yep, I think that he does think about you and your connection. He thinks that it's stable, long term. It's like the kind of thing that is grounded, stable, and long term. And he feels secure in it. To Kenya, general for this week. General for this week. Hey, the weight of the world slips off your shoulders and life starts to move forward. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. You've got cause for celebration, feeling like the world is at your feet. Money is flowing in. Got an Aries and a Capricorn coming in that may be of significance, and you could be walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. That does really well for you, too. It should be a good week for you. Financially, too. There's nice stuff happening around you financially. Nina B, general for today. Got good karma coming in. You're going to have choices. Spiritual connection or a spiritual practice comes in that it could be a new practice, or you may be going back to an old spiritual practice, but whatever it is, it seems to resonate with you, and it works for you. Anyway, it also looks like Three of Pentacles, feeling grounded and stable around a work or business situation. And a water sign is here. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer could be of significance today. Thea, love reading. World is at your feet. Could have a Pisces coming in. You may be living disappointment and anxiety in the past. Could be walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you and making a decision to move forward with your life, which then brings in cause for celebration. Love moves forward. If you've been currently seeing someone, that relationship could stabilize. It could have long-term potential. And it looks like you're turning your back and walking away from the past. Your eyes are on the future, moving forward. You got nice stuff happening around love. Could be long-term potential around this relationship. Sister, what will help me decide between the two dogs? Aha. Your intuition knows which dog to take. Intuition. You also have a wish around the situation. I think you already know which dog to take. Your intuition knows. I think you know which dog to take. I think you're just hemming and hawing over it. I think that you know which one. I think you kind of already made up your mind already. Sandy A, what's coming towards me soon? Life is about to change for the better quickly. It looks like you're feeling prepared and you're going to have some choices to make. Aries comes in, that's of significance. Could be a romantic connection that brings in a lot of mutual respect and balance to your life. It looks like you have a wish, put it out into the universe. It also looks like you have a Sagittarius and a Cancer coming in that may be of significance. Jay, what's next with the post office application? You're starting a new journey. There's growth and transformation around this. So what's next is you're probably going to have another interview, and then I wouldn't be surprised if you get hired after that, because it's happening pretty quickly. Here you go. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Strength comes in. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Things move forward fast. I'm going to say probably before the end of the month you should know something. I mean, it should be pretty quick. Hey, Lissa, is Evan coming over within an hour? I'm not convinced. No, I don't think he's going to be over within the hour. It may take longer than that. Moon and stars, how will Joy react to the breakup? How will Joy react to the breakup? Well, it looks like she pretty much takes it well. She's argumentative, but this is like mildly argumentative. It could be a little bit snippy. She pulls her energy back, though. She's not going to put any work in and try to fix things. She's going to walk away. She's going to walk away with dignity. Yeah, I'm going to say that she's going to deal with it pretty good. Flower love, how is Libra feeling about me? Thinks that you're intelligent, spends a lot of time thinking about you, maybe a little bit undecided. They do think that you're intelligent, but they have some indecision, but they do a lot of time, spend a lot of time contemplating. They're kind of like stuck. Sometimes they feel like with the Queen of Swords, they could have a little sharp energy around the situation. They do think that you're strong, loyal, courageous, intelligent, but they're a little bit on the fence about a couple of things with the 2 of Swords in reverse. Sister, any love interest around me? I feel numb in love. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. Listen to your intuition. You have a Pisces coming in. You have an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Water sign comes in strong. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but you also have an earth sign. You're no longer holding yourself back. I think you will be exploring some new opportunities in the near future. T. Wilmore, why isn't Bishop communicating with me? Holding himself back. I don't think he knows what he wants, so he's pulled his energy back. I mean, why he can't just tell you that, I don't know. But it's like he feels like he's got a long road ahead of him, and he feels a little bit like he doesn't know what he wants, so he's sort of like ignoring the problem rather than dealing with the problem. Here's the thing, Page of Swords is coming. There's going to be communication. You should hear from him out of the blue. You may be feeling a little bit betrayed by this situation. One or both of you may decide to go your separate ways, but let's see what happens once he reaches out, and he will soon. Page of Swords should happen quickly. Moonlight, will I see him on Wednesday? I'm not convinced that you're going to see him on Wednesday, but it does look like you see him soon. I can't swear it's Wednesday, but it looks like it's soon. Sun strength, energy, check the Sagittarius towards me. All right, I don't know what's going on here with the Sagittarius, but it comes up with arguments and that there could be a third party involved in this situation that could be interfering. So there may be trouble on the horizon. The energy is like third party. There's something else going on here. Shani, time frame the next time I talk to Corey. You got the Sept of Diamonds. So the diamonds would be sometime around the end of the, well, 7 weeks from now, or the diamonds would be sometime this winter, before the end of the winter. Jay, how will my current job react when I tell them to cut my hours to only 8 and only work 1 night a week? They're not going to be thrilled about it. The sun is in reverse. They're going to deal with it. They're going to be happy that you're staying and that you're not quitting. But they're not going to be happy. You're a good worker. They don't want to lose you, and they obviously want you to work more than 8 hours, but they'll take what you can give them. And I think they're going to work with you. It'll work itself out. I'm telling you, the best decision that I made, really, after I got my full-time job, was to not leave my part-time job. Best decision, especially because I was there for so long. And it was part-time. And there were some points in my life over the course of the years where I would work like 12 hours a week. And then there were some points where I was working like 50 hours a week. You know, so it just, I think that they'll be happy to keep you, and I think that it's a good idea to stay there. Anyway, but that's just my 2 cents. Oriella, will I keep getting unemployment? Yeah, I think so. Imani, may I have a reading? Just a general reading? Okay, you could have a new creative project on the horizon. You got the Magician here, which is the ability to manifest new opportunities. You do have a new business or job opportunity coming in that should be paying you well. Got success on the horizon, leaving anxiety and negativity in the past. Four of Cups in reverse. There may be, there could be an offer that is presented to you that would be hard to refuse or hard to turn down, but you may be feeling a little undecided. You make your decision when you're ready. It does look like you're leaving negativity and regret in the past and you're moving forward with your life. Sun strength. Just keep in mind, third party can be anyone. It doesn't have to be a sexual relationship. It could be his best friend. You know what I mean? Third party interference could be anybody interfering with the situation. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be like a... It doesn't have to be like another romantic interest. And Yukriti, what are H's intentions and actions for me next? Okay, I don't know where you guys are in the situation, but it looks like there is room for growth and transformation over the next couple of months. But right now he may be undecided and he may not know what to do. So you might just have to kind of give the situation a little bit of space. How about Love Leo? Love reading single. Love Leo. Disappointment moves into the past. Spending time taking care of yourself. Rest, relaxation recharges your batteries. Brings in a new opportunity. Growth and transformation comes to your love life. A water sign comes in. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Could be a Scorpio. Like you got some good luck coming in. A cause for celebration. And you're making a decision to move forward and not backwards. Looks like this person could be in the arena somewhere and you just haven't taken notice of them yet. Or they haven't stepped out of the, you know, back room or wherever they are. But they may be around the vicinity, lurking around somewhere. They're not far off. Sonia, general career for this year. You've got a wish, put it out into the universe, and you've got success around moving your career forward. Feeling prepared for the future. Got a little bit of adventure coming in and financial stability coming in as well. It also looks like listen to your intuition. You could be working with a Virgo that may be significant, and there may be a side business or something that you're putting effort into as well. Jay, who will be my replacement at my current job? Will they be happy with my replacement? It's going to take them a while to get used to this new person or the replacement. It looks like they're not real thrilled with the replacement in the beginning. It may take time. Person could be a Gemini. And they may be very undecided about this person for a while. You may be big shoes to fill. Angie, how did I feel when I left the VC when he joined? How did I feel when I left the VC when he joined? I don't know what VC is, but let's just see. Uprooted, like you're spending a lot of time thinking about it, unstable, and maybe even a little bit betrayed. I don't think he liked it. I think he was a little hurt. Ronnie, personality of the new guy. Grounded, stable, reliable, sincere. Looks like you could breathe a sigh of relief. He's a hard worker. Loving, kind, strong, courageous, sincere, loyal, loving, adventurous, spontaneous. Just like a breath of fresh air. Things should move forward nice. Anybody here that I haven't answered for? No? Nobody? Then I will just do Mel. I think Mel's the only mod here. Is Phil? Mel, is Phil honest about being unhappy in his relationship? Okay, let's see. Yes, he is. I think he may be feeling kind of smothered and stuck, restricted there. Ronnie, will there be an attraction this time, or I'm going to have to get this on? All right, will there be an attraction? Yes, you got a 70% chance. Yes, and the Queen of Cups is pretty. That's a pretty good indication that you'll be attracted. That's like a sweet, sincere, loving, kind person. Yeah, I think that you'll be. I mean, I totally get it. If you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. My dad, I don't know what I said. What I said, my dad said, you told, my dad was watching before. He goes, you told somebody that you wouldn't kiss him. What did I say? Oh, you know what it was? It was about, I was telling him about you, about how you, that guy, he's a nice guy, but you're just not attracted. And I said that I can relate. If you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. He's like, you told somebody, I don't care what you do, but I'm not kissing him. Because I get, you know, like I don't know why I feel like that, right? Like there are some people that they don't feel like that. They'll just go with it and they'll see where it goes. But I'm not like that. I've never been like that. My dad happened to tune in when I was like, you can do whatever you want with him, but I'm not kissing him. Ah. Mel, would Phil leave his wife for S? I get a 70% chance. Yes, Queen of Cups shows up. That's pretty good. But I have to be honest and say that I'm reluctant to whenever anybody says they're leaving anything. Until I see it happen, me personally, I don't believe it. The cards indicate 70% chance, yes, with the Queen of Cups. I would say it's even higher than that. But, you know, I'm just way too old for those games. You know what I mean? But the cards indicate, yes, he would. You know, you hope. Like that, to me, it's like I feel like life is too short. There's a better life for him. There's a better life for his wife. I wouldn't want somebody here with me if they didn't want to be with me. You know what I mean? Like, how I would be embarrassed by that. If you want to be with somebody else, go be with somebody else. Priscilla, love reading for the next 2 weeks. You got good karma coming in over the next 2 weeks. Listen to your intuition. Out of the clear blue sky, a Libra and a Sagittarius show up. It does look like you have the Magician, which means you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. If you're interested in new opportunities, focus on the kind of person that you want, and you can be as specific as you like with the details. It does look like you have some new adventure coming in around love, and the world is at your feet. Now's the time. Put it out into the universe. You can make things happen. Mel, updated love reading. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in around you. Be careful if you don't want kids. Wheel of Fortune. Some good luck comes in around love, and you've got the Chariot. Love life moves forward. Got a couple of people here. Pisces, he ain't giving up. You also have feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain around things changing for the better quickly. Air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini could have a commitment on the horizon. If that's up to you. You may be looking back on the past and thinking, you know, thank God for unanswered prayers. As you start to move forward, you may be feeling like, I'm glad that things didn't work out with this one, that one, or the next one. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe this air sign is going to be, you know, something special. Somebody puts in a lot of effort. Happiness comes out and the love cup is full. You could be being guided by the divine. Pisces still comes up strong, though. Jay, the Leo I work with right now, is he really leaving, or is he just wanting the attention from people? Okay. Is this Leo really leaving? Leos are attention seekers. So let's see. Is he really leaving? No, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced he's leaving. Priscilla, why is Antonio not telling me he's spying on me? Well, why would he tell you if he's spying on you? Like, the whole idea of spying on someone is they don't know you're doing it. But how do you know he's spying on you? Nobody is going to spy on you and then say, hey, I'm spying on you. Like, the idea of spying is that the other person doesn't know. But the thing is that everybody spies these days. No, like, it's very common. It's like, that's what social media, that's the whole point of it. It's everyone spying on each other, thinking that they know what's going on in someone's life, when really it's just smoke and mirrors. But they're not going to admit to spying on you, because if they are, I mean, I don't see spying here right now, but I'm assuming that you know somehow that they're spying on you if you said that. It looks like they feel like you've got choices, or you may have been disappointed in them, or you may feel like your life has moved on. They may feel like your life has moved on. But nobody's going to admit to spying. People just don't admit to it. Patty, does the Virgo think of me, and will he stop talking to the girl that he's with to talk to me again? He does think about you from time to time, but he's not going to leave that girl. No, not right now. Yeah, but Priscilla, people say a lot of things when they're drunk, and that's not always the truth. People sometimes lie. And even still, it's like, why would you spy on someone and then tell them that you're spying on them? It doesn't make any sense. Shirley, can you let me know if I have angels around me and how many? Okay, let's see. There are angels around you. There's no doubt about that. But let's see. I would say that you have many. I would say that I just pulled 5, but there's more than 5 around you, I'm sure of it. But let's pull some spirit cards here and see if any show up. Okay, the 5 of air. An unwise choice. Learn what you can from the situation and review everyone's motives. The 9 of water. Your wishes come true. Concerns fade away. A love of life. Here's your top angel. The chariot, Archangel Metatron. There are other angels around too, but this just may be the archangels of the top notch. An important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. But you have angels. Everybody does. Mustafa, how did this new girl outside my building think and feel when she saw me? She was impressed. Love cup here was full. She felt a little bit passionate. She thought you were attractive. She thought it was divine timing. This is someone who is a little bit, a little bit lost in like fairy tale, like oh it was meant to be kind of a thing. You impressed her. She was impressed. What can I tell you? Patty, does the Virgo want me to leave him alone for good? I think he does want some space, yeah. I think that giving him space would be a good thing, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that you got to never talk to him ever again, but if you've been like putting in a lot of effort or reaching out to this person and they're not responding, I would pull your energy way back and I would stop reaching out. April, what's coming for me? Good, bad, and indifferent. I'm feeling so drained. So many people are feeling drained. It's the planets. And this week it's going to be kind of crazy, so. No longer holding yourself back. You could be offered something. There could be an offer that's made that would be hard to turn down in the near future. It does look like you might be looking back on the past and thinking it was not so great. Thank God things didn't work out. I'm moving in a different direction. Could have a mini tower moment around. It doesn't look like it's the biggest deal, but there's a mini tower moment coming. It does look like you have a wish with the star cards to put that out into the universe. And feeling like the hard work that you've put in around money, cultivating money, or putting money aside for something, 10 of Pentacles, money should be good moving forward. The Magician, the opportunity to manifest the ability to manifest new opportunities, starting a new journey, and you have a wish, put it out into the universe. A lot of people are complaining about feeling drained. Drink, drink, drink. Water, water, water. Cucumber water, too, can help. Lemon water. The vitamin C things, you know, emergency, that kind of stuff. April, what's the tower moment about? You may just be feeling frustrated with life in general. You may feel like things are not moving forward fast enough in any direction. You may be feeling a little bit stuck. You could be feeling like, hey, I'm waiting here for my ship to come in and nothing is really happening. You just may be feeling like you want to walk away from things that aren't working for you. To Kenya, love reading with my husband. happiness. First card that comes in around you. You guys have choices or decisions to make, but whatever it is, it looks like you guys are happy. You're moving forward. The relationship is good. Maybe taking time for rest, relaxation, self-care may rekindle the romance a little bit. Relationship looks balanced, and it also looks as if there is room for growth and transformation around this situation. April, general love, because I'm so lucky in it. You may be feeling like you're unsuccessful around love. That could be where you're having part of the tower moment. You may feel like nobody puts in enough effort. You may be feeling a little bit regretful around love, but that's not like that's this week. This week is a shitty week. It's a shitty week astrologically. I wouldn't even want to start a relationship this week because it's not good. Any relationship that starts this week, like this is the chart for that relationship, not the best energy. Moving forward, you do have a new love interest coming in, which is the Knight of Cups. Looks like it could be a soulmate connection. It could be with a Cancer. You got Cancer coming in. You have a Pisces coming in. It also looks like growth and transformation comes in around love. It could be a Scorpio. There's a Scorpio here too. There's a couple of new people coming in that are on the horizon. Things seem to change for the better quickly once we get there. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. I'm going to say that forget about the rest of January as far as anything wonderful happening, love connection wise, because it's just not there planetarily. As we move into February, things could change. Mercury goes retrograde, but that's not a bad thing. That could bring back people from the past, or new connections could come in under Mercury retrograde, but I wouldn't start a new relationship with somebody I was never with underneath Mercury retrograde. But then as we go through February into March, once we get out of this, the rest of the year astrologically, it doesn't compare to what we go through in January. January is the toughest. Butterfly, are there any messages for me? Damn, you just got 3 archangels. Wow. Archangel Metatron, the Chariot. An important achievement, self-discipline, willpower, and public recognition. The Moon, Archangel Haniel. Important psychic insights, events happening behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. The Wheel, Archangel Michael. A positive time of change, a situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. Good for you. Not bad. Not bad at all. Anybody here that I didn't get to at all? No one. April, when do you see me in a loving connection with a decent human being? I think your desire for it is pushing it away, to be honest. I think that you have too much focus on it. If you let it go a little bit, maybe something will, like the energy around the situation will loosen a little bit. The summer, the month of July comes up pretty strong. Right through the end of fall could be a good time. But like I said, like the energy of it is like love, 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 love. Like if you just kind of cut that energy and just kind of focus on yourself right now, then you may be able to like like break down some of the resistance around it. It's like the desire for it and the want for it can push it away, and that may be what's going on. Because the energy around the situation is like there are people coming in, there is opportunity coming. It might not be happening today, it might not be happening tomorrow, but if it happens in February, February is not that far off. The thing is that the desire and the when can build resistance, which is so frustrating, but that's just the way it is. So I don't know, trying to take a break from it a little bit may may help to bring it in a little bit. Allison, career. Growth and transformation comes in around your career, but you're going to have some choices. If you've been feeling weighed down by the weight of the world, that's all going to change, and your perseverance around career is going to pay off. You could get a promotion where you're working right now. You also may be offered new jobs elsewhere. Listen to your intuition. Your ambition is about to pay off. Well, the whole love thing, like, like you can't blame women that feel like that because it's like they're inundated from the times we're little kids that you got to be married and you have to be in a relationship. And it's different for men. Men aren't treated like that. Like, you don't really hear that often, like people saying to little boys, oh, one day you're going to have a really beautiful wife, or one day you're going to make a woman really happy, but you'll hear it all the time when people talk to little kids. We got Beauty and the Beast, we've got Cinderella, we've got all of these fucking fairy tales, and then you want to know why women grow up crazy, or they do crazy things, and they think crazy ways, or they're unrealistic, because that's how they're brought up. So when you don't have love and you're searching for love, you're building resistance to love, but you don't realize that you are. It's a crazy, twisted world that we live in. It really is. Allison, next 6 months with the Gemini. Right, I don't know what the relationship is with this Gemini, but it looks like you have a couple of things happening. Third party's interference in this situation. So I don't know who this third party is, but that's the first thing that comes up around them. Six of Cups is somebody from the past. So I don't know if the Gemini is somebody coming in from the past, or if the third party person is somebody coming back from the past. You know what I mean? It can go a couple of different ways. Looks like you may be feeling unprepared, and the Hermit is in reverse. At some point, communication can go down between you and the Gemini with Hermit in reverse, because somebody may not want to hear what the other person has to say because they know that they're right. So I don't know what the relationship is right now between you and this Gemini, but it looks like things may be a little bit out of balance. One person may be putting in too much effort and the other person not enough. But then at some point, the Empress shows up. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. Ace of Pentacles. This is usually a new job opportunity, but if this is a love relationship, it could be a new beginning that comes in around love. Then at that point, it looks like the relationship could get a little bit more balanced. And there may be a lot of thought that goes in around this relationship. Listen to your intuition. I'm not seeing a whole lot of love here right now. If it's a romantic relationship, it doesn't mean that can't come. It's just not showing right now that this is like a passionate love relationship at this moment. April. Anything I should watch out for this week? You may be feeling like it's time for you to move on from a couple of different situations. It looks like you feel like Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You may be feeling betrayed or hurt or just disgusted by things. I would try not to overreact because I think the planets are playing a huge part in people's emotions this week. So I would try not to overreact. It looks like you may be feeling undecided about things. I would just get through the week. That's what I would do. I wouldn't go out on the limb for anyone. I wouldn't try to do anything crazy this week. I would just kind of try to lay low, because this week there's explosive energy happening this week, like the whole week, the whole rest of the month. Really, it's just not great. Ramiel's love. How does Isaiah feel about me? Feels that you're spontaneous, spiritually connected, forward moving. Thinks that, well, death is in reverse. So this person may feel like your relationship isn't really going anywhere, or there's not a lot of room for growth at this point. Doesn't mean it's going to stay like that forever, though. They think that you're kind, caring, stable, sincere, grounded, and passionate. Is Ryan speaking to other females? Yes, I do think he talks to other females. Yeah, 70% chance, yes. Adriana, whatever the cards want to say. Got good karma coming back to you. Creative project that you may get a lot out of. Your life is starting to move forward. Could be a Cancer coming in and the love cup is full. It also looks like you have an earth sign around you that may be significant. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Money's coming in. 4 of Pentacles, financial stability. 9 of Pentacles, money is flowing towards you. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want kids. And your intuition is heightened. Yeah, Allison, I would tell you move forward, not backwards. You know what? You made the right choice. Good. April, by June, will I have the money for a down payment to purchase a place, or will I be renting again? Will I have the money for a down payment by June? I think you're going to have the down payment by June, yeah. Mihak, what are my sister-in-law, Aries, Scorpio's intentions towards me? She's got a third party that interferes with her relationship with you. I don't know who it is, but there's somebody that interferes in this situation. And you may feel like it's disappointing around her. I don't know. I don't know that you and her are going to, there could be a betrayal. You guys just may not never get along. There could be somebody else that's meddling in the situation, though. That could be why. There could be a third party that's causing trouble. There's a demon here. I don't know. I don't like her. I don't like the situation. It's like either she's got shitty energy or her intentions are kind of like looking to start trouble, or I don't care for her. I would keep your distance. You know, be cordial, but do the least amount that you have to. Keep your distance if you can. Adriana, what's he thinking about our situation? Oh, you're not on good terms? I'm not surprised. She seems like a bitch. The energy around her was bitchy energy. It's like looking for a reason to be mad. Like that kind of a person. Always looking for what you did wrong. He may be thinking that he's got choices around this situation, and he's listening to his intuition. got the Two of Cups here. There's potential for this relationship to fix itself at some point. World is at your feet and you're prepared. He could be putting in some hard work over next couple of weeks. Let's see what happens. He may be reevaluating things, and when Mercury goes retrograde, let's see what happens. Maybe his song and dance changes. Romuald's love. Is Ryan speaking to his, or what female? Well, the thing is that like people, like females, like, you know, like, do I talk to males? Yeah, I have a lot of friends that are guys. There are men in my life that I'm not in a relationship with. So it's hard for me to say that this guy's not talking to other females. There are other women in his life that he talks to. And I can't, I mean, specifically what female, he talks to women. I don't know how else to say it. I mean, I do think that there's other romantic interests. If you and him are not in a committed relationship, I don't think that you're the only one around him right now. It was showing that there was more than just one person here. Yeah, I think that there's other women around him. Yeah, I mean, if you guys aren't in a committed relationship, there are other, he is talking to other women. I don't know what your relationship is with him though. Thing is that like people will contact me with crazy requests. So they'll be like, well, I want you to get every woman out of his life. I don't want any other women in his life. And I'm like, I can't do that. Like, like it's just not possible. But like most of my friends are guys. I have very few female friends. It's just that for whatever reason, it's just how I am. But you know, and if somebody were to do a reading on me, does she talk to other guys? Yeah, I do talk to a lot of other guys. What does it mean? Nothing. I mean, is it romantic? No, but I mean, could somebody misread it? I guess I suppose somebody could. You know, it's like if you're not in a committed relationship and you don't know where you stand with this person, you gotta have a conversation with them about it. It does show other women around him. That's the only thing that I can say. Yeah, well, if he wants to be in a relationship with you and you and him are in a commitment, then you should trust that he's not with anyone else. If you don't trust him, then that's an issue that you have with him. If he's not trustworthy, then he's not the person that you should be with. You know, like you can't enter a relationship assuming that somebody is being unfaithful when you haven't even given them a chance yet. You know, because that's what you're going to cultivate. If you go into the relationship thinking that he's with everybody else but you, then that's exactly what's going to happen. You're going to cultivate all these third parties and all these other interests, and he's going to pay everybody else attention. You're going to come off needy and desperate, and then you're going to destroy the relationship before it even got off the ground. But if he's not giving you any reason to believe that, then why would you even worry about it? If he wants to be with you and you trust him, is he speaking to his ex? I do think he speaks to his ex, and I do think there's a lot of unresolved heartbreak around that situation. But I can tell, like, the energy from this situation as I read it is that you, before you even get into the relationship, have already have this guy pegged for either being interested in other people or being involved with his ex, which means you're going into that situation with that headspace. Do you know what I'm saying? If you're in that headspace, you're going to cultivate that because it's fear, it's low vibration, it manifests very quickly. And that's going out into the universe. If this person has done nothing to make you think that they're still with their ex or that they're with anybody else and they told you, I want to be with you, and you've settled into a committed relationship, then why would you think that the ex is an issue? The problem is that you can cultivate that pretty fast. You know, be like feeling like somebody else is going to come back and take what's yours. Those feelings manifest very quickly. So I would be careful with that. But you know, that's something that you have to decide. If you just don't trust him for whatever reason, maybe he's a serial cheater, maybe he's done this in the past, maybe you've been down this road with him before, that's different. That's different. But you know, just thinking of all the reasons why you shouldn't be with him before you even get there, I wouldn't suggest doing that because you're putting it out into the universe. You're putting on him your fears, which then what comes back, you can wind up cultivating that. Cinnamon, love for the rest of the year. You could have a new love interest come in pretty fast, or you could hear from someone that you haven't spoken to in quite some time out of the clear blue sky. You might have to make a decision when it comes to love. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Growth and transformation comes in around a committed relationship before the end of this year. Listen to your intuition. You got some good luck coming in. You have strength coming in. You have new people here we haven't seen before. A Capricorn and a Leo show up. The Cancer is here as well, but before the end of the year. But at some point, you may have options, and you may be exploring your options, which I think is a good thing at this point. See what's going on out there. Adriana, what has Gil thinking about what happened? Okay, what's Gil thinking about what happened? Feels like he didn't have a wish come true, and he could feel a little bit betrayed or a little bit hurt by the situation, even though it may not seem like it. I don't know exactly what went on between you and him, but you have good luck coming into the situation, the opportunity to start a new journey, and somebody may be putting in hard work to this situation. So this person may be feeling a little undecided about what happened, but may feel like there's hope for growth and change in the near future. Anybody here that I haven't gotten to? I think I got to everyone, huh? No? Anybody that I skipped? That's it. Alrighty, then I'm going to call it a night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm probably going to come on early again tomorrow because my neighbor is having the dryer vent cleaned out. Last time they cleaned it out, they didn't come with a ladder. Guy didn't come with a ladder. You have to clean it from the outside now. So he didn't bring a ladder, so he couldn't reach it. So he rang my doorbell and asked if he could come in here and open my window and clean it out that way. So I was like, fine. But I said to her, because she doesn't live there, she's got tenants. When she texted me this morning, she's like, "Are you going to be home?" I'm going to be home. But I don't think that he needs to come in here if he brings a ladder. The last guy didn't come with a ladder. I'm like, if he comes with the ladder, I don't think he's got to come in here. But anyway, I have to be ready because they're coming at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I'll be up early. So I'll probably come on. She went to bed early. She'll probably get up early. We'll probably be up early. And she'll probably take a nap early. So that's what my goal is for tomorrow. We'll see what happens. All right. Thank you all and have a good night. And I will see you all tomorrow.